I'm Vic Jagger.
I'm Miss Porter Did It.
And you are listening to Seasoned. Okay, are you done?
I'm never done.
Okay. Well, we're going to cover some of our favorite TV show seasons.
Tommy, what? Everybody in the audience knows damn well you ain't got no job, man.
Movies.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And how we view them back in the day versus now.
Oh, this gonna be good.
We're going to get into the scripts they gave us the tea on relationships.
The relationship is off. Now get the stepping.
To real life shit, y'all.
And whatever else we feel like talking about.
We're about to dive in. Okay, you had sung, so I wanted to sing too.
I know. Let's get into it.
Hey, y'all. We are back.
We are definitely back.
Like cook crack. No.
Back like cook crack, but don't cook crack.
Say no.
Say no to drugs.
Just
Y'all
say
get
no.
it. But we back. We back.
Yes. Wait, what was I watching? Lil Rel Howery, the comedian. He has
his sitcom or like his comedy special?
his stand-up special on HBO. Randomly, I couldn't sleep. It was like 3 a.m.
Is he funny?
I was cracking up because, yes, he is funny. It was the way that he tells the story, his inflection and shit like that. But he was talking about one of his uncles that had passed away. And he was saying that his uncle was on drugs or whatever. He was like, we don't know what drugs. He was just on drugs. We just say he was just on drugs. And I was like, damn, we do say that.
We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is, but
It's
we
a
know
wide
he on
range.
drugs.
He on something.
Yes.
How about that?
He said, if somebody gave you the option, damn, what's this Lil Rel? Anyway, it was a comedy show, y'all. If somebody gave you the option and was like, hey, you gonna do this crack or you gonna do this meth? What you gonna choose? Niggas was like, crack.
Meth ain't nothing to play with.
You know what? I can't remember who said that. I know it was a comedian, but
either way,
that shit was funny. I was like, what kind of choices? Go ahead and give me crack.
Crack on pump too, please. Oh my God, please. I would never. Don't take that and run with it.
But that is funny. Are these the only choices? Sweet.
Right.
Damn. So we told y'all that we were going to do some shows that we have never done before. I am super excited about this one because when I tell you, it took me back to 96.
Way back.
Oh my gosh. And I'm talking about Mo to the E to the Moesha. It's me. She had like a couple of different versions that she did for that intro.
She did.
The best one is when she was dancing to the, was there somebody playing a saxophone?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's always dancing with an instrument. Living single.
Yeah. Well,
they were dancing.
The instrument was Regine at the end.
True.
Of course, we noticed everything.
So what Mo to the E to the doing with her?
So I had to remember. I remember that ugly ass bucket that she had. I forgot about that car.
I was like, she chose that over the Saturn.
She was so
She was,
and now she was feeling it though, because her father, Frank, had a Saturn for her.
Yes, he did.
Insurance, like had everything laid out, and she wanted to get her own. So she scraped her money together
to get that bucket.
Yes, it was definitely a bucket. So much so that when Mo, Kim, and Niecy was in the ride, to even put the radio on, you had to use the pliers.
Girl.
Like on TV, like on a TV set.
But you wanted that over the Saturn.
Don't act like y'all knob didn't fall off.
But you wanted that over the Saturn.
I mean, at the time.
Shut up.
It was a Saturn. And you got to think of where they were. They were in California. So people probably had drop top Beamers. And
I said you wanted that bucket. Be walking.
And she kept running out of gas.
The joint probably had a leak.
So that, right.
He was like, I just gave you.
Now, I put $50 behind your license for emergencies.
I wonder what that was for.
that really took me back because I said, damn, my emergency cash was like $20. My grandmother used to always say, and my mother, make sure you have a $20 bill just in case you need to take a cab.
They had money. 50?
They had $50. And she used it for an outfit.
For a party.
Okay.
With her Bama.
So with her Bama. That's Tania's favorite line. Dorian Bama.
You know it. I bet you they say it too. I bet you they be saying
$50 for emergency. So Frank and Dee were trying to get it in, but had to stop because
her annoying ass
kept knocking on the door, spoiled ass, because her car ran out of gas in Crenshaw, on Crenshaw.
Again.
Right. And so, the next morning they're discussing this as a family. Miles, annoying. Sorry,
Big
I lied
fast.
to you, Martin ass. I just didn't want to go to Arizona ass.
I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Here he comes.
Because let's be clear, this was around the time because he was that age.
He was getting money. He was booked.
But when he said, because, Mo was like, she wants to.
It's only been 3 times.
Yeah. She wants to have this. She wants to have this. And she wants to have the credit card. She wants to do all these things. Miles talk about.
Hey, Dad, you want me to go get the belt of knowledge?
I said, is that what we called it?
He was like, I'm going to get it now. Because I know she tripped. He basically was like, oh, yeah, she's lunching. I'm going to go ahead and get it.
Right. So Mo is pleading her case on why she needs a credit card, which I actually agree with. I agree that she should have a credit card.
For emergencies?
For emergencies.
I agree that a teen might have one that's driving. I don't think Moesha's ass need one.
Well, yeah. But you got to think, she was driving. She was always running out of gas. And that was something that hopefully you would think that it would teach her a little bit more responsibility. My son is 16 and I just put his name on a credit card.
Right.
And he's not even driving yet,
right.
but just so he can start building. Yeah, he still orders stuff online and this, that, and the other. So I'm like, okay, you can order 1 or 2 things and just pay it right off. You got a job, so this is like I just want to help
teaching him how it
build
works.
his credit and all of that. But Mo, it never goes
ever according
to plan.
She always doing something.
Hakeem stops by. Rest in peace,
Kimi.
Rest in peace. Hakeem.
Rest in peace, Kimi.
Yeah. And you know how you always want to get a second opinion from your friend. See, in our day, I would call. I'd be like, no, Ma, I'm going to call her and she going to tell you that.
Like that's going to verify.
Her mother let her go.
Like that's the verification.
Over that way. Her mother let her go to the basketball games at HD.
Mothers be like,
care what?
Care what your friend doing.
Right.
Don't be telling me what she doing.
Right. So Mo asks Hakeem,
Kimi,
if he has a credit card.
Could you please tell my daddy that everybody in school has a credit card now?
Oh, yeah. Let me see which one I got on me today. Let me check it out. See, you got my library card. Yeah, got my prepaid Jodeci phone card.
When I tell you he pulled out that wallet and said he had a prepaid Jodeci card, I was like, well, wait a minute. What'd that do?
What is a prepaid Jodeci card? And I was like, was this like a thing? What was it? Like a phone card? A calling card?
It was like a phone card. Do you remember phone cards?
That's what I had in college. I had calling cards because I could only use my cell phone when it was free after 7 or 9.
Depending on what plan you had.
Oh my God.
Some it was 7, some it was 9.
Why are we here?
Yo. But for real,
calling cards?
Moesha's car, her car was before its time.
Oh, it was. It was still busted, but it was. She had like a full drop top.
She had that motherfucking No Limit Soldier tank.
It looked like a Hummer
with no top on it.
A low
That's
key
what
Hummer
I'm saying.
with the roof missing.
Yes.
I guess.
Pull up to the scene with the with the ceiling
with
missing.
the roof missing. With the ceiling missing. But yes.
So Dee convinces Frank in the most feminine way.
That spoiled ass daughter.
Yes, a credit card. Okay. They are in this car. I will say I had a crush on Q. He was so fine to me. French is still like A.
He's short.
Yes. But it was that.
Why would I?
It was
He's
that.
short.
You know,
Ooh.
New York. You know.
I was like, all I do this whole episode is tell people to shut up. I'm like, shut up. I didn't like Q. I did not like him.
Okay, why?
Well, I already told you, Moesha just got on my nerves so bad. But I feel like Q was manipulative. I hated the way he always tried to like, oh, so you gonna listen to everything else. That's corny to me. Like, I think that's corny for people to be like,
get her in trouble.
Because I wish you grown. Y'all kids. Shut up. But I ain't like that he used to try to convince
was on some grown
her
man shit though
to do shit.
Because he had to be.
I ain't like that though.
Because Moesha really wasn't about that life
at all. I'm like, you're simple ass girl. You ain't even built for this.
Well, how did you feel about Hakeem and Kim? Because she was pushing up. It was like, if a dude reacted that way to me, flirting with him or whatever, oh, it's a wrap.
But he's been reacting that way. Why they always got Kim out here looking like she pressed?
Yeah.
I think Kimi used to try. She was annoying. I definitely think, like, girl, how many different ways he got to tell you no? That's not your boyfriend in your head. Like, y'all not together.
But what we realized is her mother was the same way.
Nikki Parker.
Ooh.
And Professor Oakley.
Okay. They're going to Beverly Hills for a party. Now, the rules were Mo was not supposed to let anybody drive her car. But what did she do?
The exact opposite.
She let Q drive.
Not just somebody. The boyfriend that your father don't even want you to have.
Exactly.
All the stuff that Q explained. They don't even like him.
Which was kind of like...
In a car that the father feels like it's a smack in the face because I got you a car that you didn't want. So it's so many offenses happening at one time.
It is. Now, I understand why Moesha chose Q. I mean, it's just like that meme that was like, you chose Jodeci over Boys and Men. You wonder why?
That's why you where you are now. And she chose Jodeci.
She chose
Jodeci.
I chose Jodeci.
She chose Jodeci. I chose both. Here we are. I choose both.
So, yeah. Oh, you chose both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all in all, in that night, they never made it to the party.
Of course.
They got pulled over in Beverly Hills. Mo ran her mouth. That was probably the most annoying thing in this whole episode. Because, girl, all you had to do was shut up.
Because literally it could have just been a pullover. They didn't have to be pullover and arrested.
I was about to say, that ass too fast. I really was. I had to like hold myself back.
I'm surprised you did. You slipping. It must be the allergies. She's slipping, y'all. Because you normally...
That ass too fast. Yeah. So I still didn't understand why Q had got locked up.
Because he had a bunch of outstanding tickets.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Because they said it was jaywalking and then... It was something else that was added on there. The jaywalking was like $25.
But I think it's because they were outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like it started off as one, so by this time it could have quadrupled. And it might just be petty. Or just making the story sound better.
Yeah, that part. Because it was $375.
Yeah.
And of course...
I ain't going to tell you how much I just paid in tickets. To renew my license, because you know
his bail was $375.
Baby,
I thought you was about to say I ain't gonna tell y'all how much my bill was. I was like, what happened?
No.
Was you all at the DC jail?
No, man, I wasn't at 19. No.
Was you down Indiana?
I wasn't down.
Wait, is it still?
It's definitely
the courthouse
still. The courthouse
all that.
Is still. No.
Okay.
No, ma'am. I'm just talking about tickets.
Okay.
I'm like $375. Girl.
I ain't trying to get every time I come to DC.
That's why I don't be wanting to. America
and then you don't get it for like a weeks
month.
Later.
It'd be the triple by the time you get it.
I'm like,
you be like, how's this choice?
Was that me? I was over there. When was I over there?
Well, I stayed being like, now when was I around?
Yeah.
South Dakota.
Okay.
On a Thursday.
This is the funny part. That they, and my mother used to always say, you can't outslick the slickster. She used to always say that to me.
Every parent says that.
Like, okay, now I get it. Because I tell my son, like, okay, listen, you cannot pull one over on me.
Not me, baby.
And now I see what my mother was saying because Mo thought that she was going to try to take this charge off of the credit card statement before her father could see it. And then you go through great lengths. This dude, Donnie,
the slickster with his trench,
who came in to Andale's, to the den. Rest in peace to Andale. Damn, Andale. I know. And
wow.
He was supposed to do some work for her. Did you peep that?
Yeah, it hadn't even showed up.
But got paid.
But
and
got paid and cashed the
check. And said, I'm gonna come.
I got you.
Girl. So this is who Q gets to help Mo.
Which is why I still don't like that nigga. That's another reason.
Not this referral. Not this hood referral.
He gonna refer her. I don't like Q. I never liked him. Nope.
I did.
I don't like him.
I did.
His clothes was big. He was always doing some dumb shit. I was like, who was this little? I ain't like him.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm so passionate.
She ain't like him.
I ain't like him.
She ain't like him. So Moesha's going to pay the bill, but she doesn't want it to show up on the statement. She's like, can you do something like that? Now, here's where the shade, I was like, hold up, because I know you just saw all the videos on social media with Brandy and Mariah and them in studio. It's a master class or something like that. Okay, so was this some Mariah shade when Moesha was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Can you help with something like that? He said,
that's Mariah Carey.
Why?
Now, I know you don't think she sold that many records.
I said, ooh, no.
Don't do me.
I know. That wasn't. Who put that in the script?
Who put that in the script? Because I'm like, during shady. That time, where was
Mariah? Was 96?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
But that was very, like, did they ever have, like, a known beef? Or that was just supposed to be some type of comic relief?
I don't think, I think it was. But just listening back, like, now, I was like,
ooh. They couldn't have said that now.
Right. It wasn't a chuckle for me. I said, wait.
They couldn't have said that now.
So Q broke it all the way down. For Moesha, because at first she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Q was like, all right, so when your father gets the bill, just tell him that the kid he don't want you hanging out with was driving the car.
He told you not to let nobody drive.
Y'all got pulled over by the police
in Beverly Hills,
went to jail, and you had to bail him out with the credit card he told you to only use in case of emergency,
and you just got it.
Actually, it was an emergency. Technically.
Not for him.
No.
He's not an emergency. She knew. She knew better than that.
She knew.
She always doing that simple shit.
So she writes down her address. This was very surprising because I was like, so when is this dude gonna come over her house?
So you just gonna give him your address and he just pops up?
Right.
But what you mean I was like, she just giving him her address. Like, that's it?
The phone line, he needed a grounded outlet, last month's bill. I'm like, okay, this is a little sophisticated.
Or so we thought.
Y'all. All right, so Donnie comes over to the house. He's in Moesha's room. That's like, let me think. Back in the day, I'm trying to think. I couldn't, a dude in my room. Now, if your mother was one of those mothers that just,
she about to bust
you could do whatever.
But Moesha knew that's not how they was going. I just felt like she always did stuff. It's like, you know they not going for this.
And why Donnie look like a grown man?
Why Donnie had that hoop and that trench on?
That's what I'm saying.
I hate the way he kept swinging his body so his coat could move.
His shoulders.
I was like, ugh.
You move your shoulders, the bottom part of move.
Like a swing coat.
Like he had that joint over his shoulder. A cape.
Like a swing coat. Ew. Okay.
And so
Donnie was trying to do more than fix a computer. Fix a credit card.
The way that he was trying, Mo, was like, oh, I heard about you, Slim.
Hey, I said the same thing. Like, why you keep... Do him
like
and Q be talking? Like, did Q say, go ahead and try my girl? Like, what are y'all on?
Q definitely didn't say that.
Because Q... Let me tell you, but this is what I was thinking. Like, why is he being so...
forward,
aggressive? Like where's this coming from?
And
it was
she
almost
was
like she just met him. That's
not giving him any type of signal, sign, flirting.
But she was loving that shit though.
She enjoyed. I think she enjoyed having a man. Yeah,
having some attention.
A guy's attention. And so Miles catches them about to kiss. First of all, don't
course.
bust in my room.
Ooh, busted. Miles, get out.
Miles saw them. And who goes back and runs their mouth? Show me the messiest person you know, and I bet you it's a man. Is that how the saying
is? That's
Show
how
me the
this saying is
messiest
going. That's how we saying
Show me
it.
the messiest person you know, and I bet it's a man. Because Hakeem came right to the den.
Kimmy came to the den.
Run his mouth about Mo.
Yo, Mo is in a you, me, he situation.
No, Mo would never do that to Q.
You, me, and he.
Me, he.
You, he, and she. I'm sorry. If I knew the words, listen, it would be over for you.
You was born in the wrong time, man. You was born in the wrong year. I swear.
So
Kimmy goes around his mouth.
Yes, and there is nothing worse than somebody who is talking loud and then the person that they're talking about is walking up. Because Kim and Niecy was like,
And he going.
shut
up. Loud.
Yes.
And then Kim and Niecy just as simple.
Q is walking up.
But they couldn't keep none of them could keep their composure.
I know.
None of them could play that shit cool. I was like, what
cannot
y'all
relate.
doing?
I definitely
Baby,
cannot relate.
Award-winning performances.
Okay. Give me I'm an EGOT. I am when it comes to my friends, I am an EGOT winner.
That's a fact. I saw this meme the other day. It was like, don't ask me. I lie for my friends. Don't ask me, King. Okay? I'm not the one.
Meme queen.
So the other day I saw a meme.
There's a meme for that. Did you know there's a meme for that? So yes, Mo, her friend's being hot. Q walks over. He's looking for Mo.
Can't find him.
They're like, he like, all right, well, y'all just let her know I'm looking for her.
Tell her hit me up.
Yeah. So Mo is with Donnie on the couch. Now the shit has already been fixed.
It's been fixed. He's
So I was
supposed to
trying
be
to
Big
figure
Don
out
was supposed to be gone.
Why was he back over there?
Right.
What's really good, Mo? Is she
That's
trying
why I
to
said
test the
but that's why I
waters?
said she was out of pocket. Because
Stop
what
being
you still
fast.
doing here?
Look, stop being
Bye. Oh,
fast. Fast.
Anyway.
That's funny. So Q pops up.
Pull up.
Pull
up on me. Q pulled up. Like, I ain't seen you all day.
Pull up on me.
I still don't like him, but he pulled
Pull
up.
up on me. Gets into it with Donnie.
Ready.
Now that definitely would have made my nipples hard. I ain't gonna lie. That would have made it jump. That would have made it jump like crisscross.
I can't. I'm sorry, y'all.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like that might be a little thotty
But he was
ratchet
just
with
too,
him.
no.
It was like, oh,
Pull up. He was definitely like, what you, because he already,
come check on your
but
woman.
I feel like Q probably already knew what he was on because he came in ready.
Yeah.
Like you walk in,
But no, when she tried to turn him around,
she tried to spin.
oh, slick, sneaky joint.
I said she tried to spin her man for this greasy joint.
Hey.
Greasy Don, you gotta go.
Right. Don
My
was in there
boo-head,
dressed
bye.
like Gregory Hines.
Dressed like Wesley Snipes.
Gregory
Wesley Hines. Wesley Hines. That's
Gregory-
Donnie's
Gregory
new
Snipes.
name. Gregory Snipes and Wesley Hines. That's what he,
Wesley Hines. Yes.
that's what he was giving us with that swing coat. Oh my God.
Oh man.
So they was getting ready to throw
So
their hands.
yes, but she threw them in the closet together. That's the most unrealistic shit ever because I know they was thumping around.
And they was quiet. I was like, and they was quiet. Shit.
Because D, Frank, and Miles came home
Bust
with groceries.
in immediately.
Right. And she's like, Mo, come help me in the kitchen. Mo was like, okay.
I'll be there.
Gets them two knuckleheads. Get y'all asses out.
With this dumb shit. Go fight outside. I'll text
Right.
y'all. I'll text y'all later.
We'll handle this later.
I'll text
You're
both of y'all
smirking.
later. I'll text both of y'all.
We're going to sort this out later. Q, I'm going to call you first.
Q, I'm gonna call you, Donnie. You tried it. I'm gonna text you that.
Right. You tried it. So Frank ends up getting on the line with the credit card company.
Because he can't figure out
why he was charged for something twice. Now, this wasn't even
guilty feet.
The bail money.
No rhythm.
This
She was so guilty. She picking up on something that don't even got nothing to do with her.
What's the words of wisdom?
Guilty feet ain't got no rhythm.
Yo, it was the way you said it.
Guilty feet.
Oh my gosh.
No, seriously, because like you said, he wasn't even talking about it. She was already ready to throw her whole life away. And then,
well, he had to get the list of charges that was on his credit card statement.
Then the truth came out.
So the truth did come out, because when they ran down the charges, he was like, all right, this restaurant is
Beverly Hills Police Department, $375. Beverly Hills Police Department.
Why they immediately look at my, they already knew, like, they already knew.
So Mo ended up telling her herself, okay? She ended up confessing, and she got punished. The days.
Remember punishment?
No phone. He took her radio, the credit card. He
all
cut
the sources
up,
of entertainment.
Took her car keys. I'm like,
do kids still get punished? Does Torin get punished?
No, he really doesn't.
He don't really do anything punishable.
But if I tell him, like, don't get on that game until something is done,
right?
Then
the thing gets done.
It gets done
ASAP,
expeditiously.
Okay.
So
you have. I wonder. I'm gonna ask. Maybe I'll
Rocky.
ask that. I'll ask that
because you said ASAP.
ASAP.
I'm late.
It's fine. I tried to withhold it, but you came in with the oop.
Rocky.
So Mo got in trouble as usual.
Yes.
She's punished. She probably feel like it's the end of her world.
I know I did every time.
Punishment used to feel like I ain't gonna make it.
It used to feel like, especially when I stayed, when we stayed in an apartment, and it was a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and you can hear them outside having a good time. Oh man, it hurt me. Hurt me to my heart. So the Q and Donnie situation was TBD.
Because we don't know we ain't heard about nobody getting a wrecking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She said it demands something more flexible than the truth. What is that?
I don't know. I don't understand that.
Okay.
But what does that mean?
She said, whenever I figure that out and get my phone back, I'll call Q and tell him. So it's like, oh, there is trouble in paradise.
Yep.
Oh, you are testing the waters. You know, you are so.
But already? Because this Bama came in and fixed your computer?
But that's the thing. All in all, he's a bad boy.
And that's
just like you.
Just like you.
You know what I mean?
Just like you.
That was attractive to her.
To Moesha. You're right. I think she just wanted the exact opposite of her father. Because Frank was so buttoned up and like clean cut. I think she thought that, let me go just the complete.
Are you at the stage of Frank in your life?
No. 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 I'm still the one, like, in my old head, give me a night well groomed. I love a salt and pepper bed. And them feet gotta be right. I need your shoes to be, listen.
So he can't have on dad sandals if they comfortable? What if his calves, listen, you want an old head. What if his calves hurt?
I'll rub
What if he get his shoes from the walking trail? What's the name of that store?
I don't know. The Walking Company? The Walking Trail. Either way, I don't know. I like
it's one of the wilderness stores.
It's one of
shoes look comfortable as shit, but I can't do it.
A sweatsuit. You know what I'm saying? Just that knows how to put it on, but he don't gotta be Frank levels. I just like, he
Frank
know when to say when.
In his leisure.
Yeah.
Wore button-ups with sweater vests.
For sure. Tucked into his jeans.
And this is going...
He probably wore sensible sneakers. Sensible. And that's how I realized, no, you already know he did. I like to see my boo in some J's every now and put your J's on with your sweatsuit, boo. Your little Air Max.
He can't wear the... He can't
and they
wear
better not be Jumpmans. That's the other part. They better not be Jumpmans or mid.
He can't wear the U.S. What is it?
U.S. Polo Association? Nope. Call
Aren't
me what
they
you
in
want.
mid game
Yes.
on that logo?
All that.
Oh man.
Not mid game. Anyway, no, I'm not at Frank. I like the way Frank did. Let me be. If,
It was an
if I
action
meet
shot.
you,
The logo is an action shot.
it was a boomy.
Yes.
The
There you
logo
go.
was a boomerang. Anyway, I'm not at Frank
man.
though. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you?
I just don't. I'm not to the stage where my dude gonna have a Bluetooth in his ear.
Ooh, what about the clip? The phone clip on the hip?
On the hip. The joint that he just click clack
Yep. And the industrial, like he worked for Pepco.
like he got to carry on.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So you're not okay. So you're not there yet. All right.
I am not there yet.
But you date older?
But I know that. Yeah. Well,
What's old? What's older?
I don't know. Like I wanted. So I met. Not that I met, but it is this older guy that does security, or he's a special police or something, at this dispensary, and he's like a
He
nice.
fine.
He's
Oh,
like
I
a
wanna
nice
see him.
looking
Which one?
older man.
H or J?
No, it's in Wakanda.
Oh.
But he's a nice looking older man. And I
Okay.
was like, wow.
See what's up with him.
Well, I probably can because he's probably my dad's age.
So
Yeah, no.
you 40.
I'm not dating anyone my dad's age.
All right. I'm not either, so I'm not even going to try.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
I
okay,
can't
but
even
you
front.
can.
No.
But you know, yeah, like I think that older guys definitely have a lot to offer.
It's fine.
I used to think I wanted to date young, but I can't go that young anymore. Like
I have
20s,
seen-
like
no. But I've seen the success. I've seen the success with both.
what? Oh,
I have friends that have
dated younger,
like younger. Mm-hmm.
like Erykah Badu.
No.
dating younger?
I think that's not. I think the youngest is maybe. May not even be 10 years. Maybe like 8 years.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah.
That's
But
not
I'm just
bad.
saying. I think for me that seems a little more extreme. But I definitely. My mother says all the time. I could definitely see me ending up with an older guy.
Yeah,
For sure. If he still want kids, or we can have him some type of way, like
I definitely
At least
see
one curry
myself
one.
with an older guy
Two.
or somebody that's closer in age range because
Yeah.
a lot of the younger men, it's sad to say, social media has really warped people's
perception.
expectations, even these little think pieces where people are going back and forth and some of their stances are like, oh my gosh, how old are you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I probably felt that way when I was 20 something. So now I see how I have matured from that.
Yep, 'cause
And I
it's
don't
like,
think
yeah,
I'm
15
willing
years
to,
ago.
I don't want to have to teach. I mean, we can both teach, you know what I mean.
But certain
like, I don't
things
want to have
only
to
life
certain
going to teach you.
right.
Certain experiences. So it's like, but if they're much, I mean, that's how I'm really trying to get to. I have preferences, but I'm really trying to get out of a type because
That part.
Yeah, it's like I
Except
have a preference.
Are you going to date outside your race? Did we talk about that?
He got to look like Travis Kelce. I think.
Oh,
we
yeah,
talked
we
about
did
that.
talk about that. Okay.
He got to look like Travis.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Or Jason Momoa, Denise
Momoa.
Huxtable husband. Yep.
Okay. Okay. No, I get it.
I feel like I'm saying that, but I've never been presented the opportunity. But I'm like, I will be open to it if that.
And it's funny because I told someone we were doing Moesha, and they were like, "Oh, well, you need to do the episode where Moesha chose Q over Jeremy, or whatever his name was."
We can do that too.
And I said, "Okay,"
We're gonna do that one.
because I mean that's the whole comment that I made. You chose Jodeci over Boys to Men, and
we
now
gonna
you
talk
wonder
about
why.
that. We're gonna talk
You in
about
the
that.
situation.
You wonder why you paying bail with your father's credit card.
However, Jodeci was in the desert in leather,
And Doc Martens.
singing, begging.
Then you
Okay. Now, if you ain't gonna do that,
if that's too long, come back.
if you ain't coming down Langanore in a whole leather, like no,
Not the one. You want him to come to the festival. If you're not willing to come to Linganore in the mountains, begging and pleading, you're not the one. With your chest out, that's key.
And a chain.
That's key. With your chest out. Okay. I need to see some flesh.
I need a Lakeith. Stands for, what's his name? I love him.
I love Lakeith.
I love him.
I love Lakeith. You know, he had, did you see the photo shoot he did with the heels on?
Yes, when his legs was crossed. It did. It confused me a little bit, but I said, you know what? We just going to, we just going to move past it.
We're going to move past it. He might have been on his prints.
No, it was something, he said that he was doing things that were uncomfortable, basically, and making art. So it's just like, okay.
But he also is like
real.
that. I'm like, he just seems like he's creative in that way.
He's a, what's the movie that we did? Ready to Love?
Is it
Ready to Love?
Yep. He's an Isaiah Maxwell.
Okay. Yep.
He's Isaiah.
And that I definitely can appreciate.
No, this was
that.
a good episode, though.
It was good. It was good. So yes. What you about to say?
Nothing.
Oh, let us know what you think about the episode. Go back and watch Moesha, because see if she gets on your nerves
the way she gets on mine. See if she pluck in soon as she come on screen.
Yeah.
Are you like?
Yeah.
I tried, but now I'm telling you, between Rock and Moesha, I'm really interested because I've been binge watching kind of familiar shows, but I'm like, these are definitely shows that I have not revisited at all since my childhood. So I'm like really excited to look through them and be like, ooh, this is a good episode we could do. Because I know they got some topics, because I feel like our shows then, they were very intentional about having life lessons. Like it wasn't, none of them were ever just no bullshit episodes. It was always like
a message.
You take this nugget. Yeah, I like that.
A lot of our shows were like that. And even with the Cosby Show, I don't know how you feel about that yet. I don't know how you guys would feel about us doing the Cosby Show. So you can leave us a comment and let us know, because when someone suggested the Cosby Show, I was like, man, it's so many episodes. I can think off the top of my head when.
But I think that we should.
Claire tasted the chili and it was too spicy. When Denise made Theo's shirt. When Vanessa got drunk with her friends and they made her play the drinking game.
That's
with
a
Rudy.
classic. And I also love when
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie in the car accident.
Yes.
And when Claire's husband wanted to reenact the prom he couldn't make because he was older than her. He couldn't make her prom. And I was like, that was so sweet.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of episodes and a lot of shows that we're going to get to. So yes, thank you for taking this ride with us, y'all.
And the people have been following and sharing and subscribing.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Please subscribe to the podcast, please.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, I'm Vic Jagger.
And I'm Miss Porter Did It.
And you have been listening to Season. Bye.